All right. Hello again. And we're ready to continue. So last time, make drones hits count, make girder hits count, fix collision animation with girders, and hit splash particle animation. All right, so we got a lot of stuff to do. Let's get started. All right, last time we got drones working, we got girders working, and now we have two different sides of it from when you're, falling down. So the girders, so the drones appear first, and then and then after the drones are done appearing, then the girders appear. So let's just run through this just for that last section. And, all right, now we gain the ability to travel down and accelerate. All right, there's the drones. All right, and then they're gonna keep trying to hit us. Hi. Welcome. I guess this continues for a while. And then it stops. Drones stop for a little bit. Oh yeah, that's right. And you get a little bit of break. The drones stop for a little bit. Let's just get another couple just to increase the speed. Alright, and then the girders start appearing. Okay, so I think we got it. I think we got everything that we need so far. Drones, girders. Now we just gotta fix all the rest of these issues with them. Alright, let's see. Sweet, everyone is here. That's awesome. All right. Awesome. All right, so everyone is here, and now we're going to continue. All right, let's see. Fix collision animation with girders. All right, so if the girders are staying in, which I would like them to, then I guess that would be the first thing to fix. Okay, there we go. Just have to fix that. Awesome, okay. Fix collision animation with girders. Okay, cool. All right, so let me close this one, and let's take a look at the girders. Draw girders. Okay, add new girder. All right, so where's this draw? Not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. Fake Twitch money. I have no idea. Is there an option for real Twitch money? Because, you know. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do that yet either. I'll have to look into that during, you know, off hours. Twitch bot, but I'll add that to my to-do list. How about that? There we go, promotion. Add Twitch bot. Fake Twitch money. Look into that too. All right, so this is the draw function. This thing right here, this whole thing of how it's being drawn. And I think that this is this update thing. Okay, so when I hit into it, it's deleting. It's like to do change this. Okay, so there's a to do over there, right there. That has to get changed. So let's see how to do that. Self.y is less than 30, then delete the. Okay, that makes sense. This one now. This one there was going to be a condition, like an error condition, or you know, like a lose condition right here. If you hit into it. Oh, but this thing has to draw out the entire thing and basically determine if you're going to hit into this OS X min and max. Self.y is greater than OS. And then this is the girder size. Oh, okay, I see what was happening. So girder size was the problem. All right, and then where was girder size defined? Right over here, okay. So girder size, a function. It takes X and I. Is there any reason to define that there, or should it just be, it should probably be outside, unless it has to stay linked to this thing. This dot draw, you could do it this dot draw. I don't know, or like a this dot girder size that takes function in itself. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Okay, so we're going to have it not be defined over here. Oh, I see why I defined it over here, because if the handedness is left-handed, then it's going to go between 0 and 64 and then define a function. But if the handedness is right, so why don't we just do that instead? Why don't we just pass in the handedness into here? So it will be girder size. Thank you. Thank you, Dropping Rain, for the cool story, Bob. Alright, so girder size is equal to function, and then self, yeah. Burger size. Like burger time, that would be awesome, you know? Oh, hamburgers. Hamburgers could fall out of the sky. We should do that too. Alternative to girders. Burgers, because they sound similar. Now, is this just the meat patty, just the burger, or is this the entire thing, which is, you know, the bun and all the fixins? Okay, so we'll just have to take self in here. Self will automatically know self.x, self.y, and the handedness. So we won't need this thing over here. So this thing is just going to return x, return all that stuff. We won't need that thing. Oh, and then we'll need this one also. And then we'll have to make a determination inside of here which one to return. Okay, so get rid of that one and get rid of that one. Burger size. Oh wait, okay. All of it. Cheese too. And then burger size. Jazzercise. Wait. Oh, girder size. Yeah, burger size. That's awesome.
Hello.
Hey Andrew, you're live on you know, this channel.
Hello, people of Twitch.
We've got Barry Nicky. We've got Lynn81. Barry Nicky says hi, Andrew.
Hello, Barry Nicky.
And Dropping Rain or Dropping Grain. We're not sure which one it is. And I don't know if I can like pull your video feed directly out of here. I had a lot of problems with that last time. Pop out. Maybe, possibly. Full screen. And then I think turn
You don't
off.
have to if you don't want to.
Okay. I mean, it's up to you. Do you want to appear on Okay, so Dropping Rain or Dropping Grain says it's whatever is in your heart. That's the that's how to pronounce his name or her name or their name. There we go. That's probably the most correct. Drop pin grain could be that also. All right, so there's the function, and then I think we need a comma after it. Okay, so it's going to take self. So if this dot h is equal to 0, then we'll do the first one. Else, we'll do the second one, and then end. And then a couple of these things. Oh, what happened? All right, didn't lose anything. And then the next things over here are going to change. Lynn81 is my favorite also. I wouldn't be here today without her.
Hey, I'm gonna sign off. Just wanted to say hi.
Oh, hi.
Before I signed off.
Yeah. See ya. Thanks for. Maybe we'll try to do this earlier one night.
It's all good, man.
All right. All right. Take it easy.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
See ya. Yep. Yeah, not having to sleep. Yeah, that would have been his superpower right there. Maybe that's it, you know. I don't know. Explode. All right. Sweet. All right. If this on H is 0, then this X. All right. So then we got to pass in I over here. And this sub X over here. Purple basil. I've never heard of that before. Ah, sweet. Is it like edible? Oh yeah, awesome. Have you tried it? That looks very similar to, like, you know, salads that I've had. Would they like, it's interesting. Yeah, so we don't need any of these. I can take these out right now. Hey host, explain how basil tastes. Someone who's never had it before. It tastes like oregano without as much bite. But then again, like, I'm just explaining it based on how oregano tastes. If I had to explain basil, how would it taste? If you could, like, put sugar with freshly cut, if you could imagine how sugar plus freshly cut grass would taste, you know, because you know how you'd smell freshly cut grass. Oh, there we go. Fresh floral taste. See, I'm terrible at explaining how Oh well, there you go. It doesn't. It absolutely does not taste like oregano or freshly cut grass. Then I'm terrible at explaining how stuff tastes. I mean, I'm terrible at explaining most things. Like, you know. Definitely like this too. Okay, so I still have to change this, but let's just like test this out and see if it works. I've never tasted grass either, but I'm just like imagining how grass would taste mixed with sugar. But not like a lot of sugar, just a little bit. Ah. Okay, runtime girder size. Attempt to call global girder size. Oh yeah, that's right. It's this dot girder size because it's defined inside of here. So, oh no, it's not this. It's self dot girder size. That's right. Self, and then. Well, there you go. So now, when you say dirty orange juice, do you mean like it has dirt in it, like it has like it's like sandy and stuff like that, or do you mean earthy, like pu'er tea? Pu'er tea? I don't even know how to say it because that tastes like, you know, earthy, but then dirty was like there's chunks of sand in there, like it's gritty on the teeth. Okay, I think that's it. She's kind of on hold with the game. So she tried out Scratch, which is a different like programming environment. This.h equals here. Oh, it's this, right? I used this when I really meant to use self. I'm getting my languages confused. Self. That's probably it. And this. All of these thises. Yeah, but just like the earthiness, not the like the grittiness of, or like the dirt or like the actual like little, you know, pieces and stuff like that. It's you know, the flavor would be the tea. Leah, her game is on hold for right now. So she made her first game, which was called Dot Boom, and the second game is a flying game, but it's taken, you know, it's taken her a while to get through it. There's a lot of typing involved. Recently, she started doing Scratch, which she likes a lot better, and she's able to just, you know, crank out games. You know, what, not with like a start and a finish, but like smaller ones than that. Like parts of a game really quickly and easily. So I think she's gonna do some more tutorials with that. She took a Scratch coding class, and she made it like, you know, most of the way through that. It was pretty informative, and now she kind of got the underlying concepts, like the core concepts of programming. Scratch. So it looks like this, Scratch, and it's like more. Let's see. All right. Well, maybe I could just show you what an example of it is. Okay. So basically, you have like control things, and when you start out, you know, when that's clicked, you like move, where it is, like repeat 10, and then you move a certain change x by 10. So you can see like how, and that's basically how it goes. And that's what Leah has been working on. And so she's really good. She knows exactly where all the blocks are, the control blocks and everything. She's used variables, sensing, stuff like that. So she likes doing that. So we might explore a little more of that together until school starts. But it's a lot of screen time because school is going to be all on the screen. Oh, then again, this is a lot of screen time right now. So her game is actually available right now. It's on the Explore thing, and if you don't have Explore, there we go. Search dot boom. There we go. And this is her game. It's by Unicorn. That's her avatar name, her handle. And she designed all of the graphics. She designed the music that you're hearing right now and the sound effect. That sound effect she designed also. This one right here. I told her what to type in, and she typed in all of the code herself. And then she drew the map. So she used the map editor to draw the map. She used the sprite editor to draw the sprites. So she did all this stuff, typed in all the code, and then wrote this thing by hand. Dot boom the end, press X to play again by Leah. And so that was her first game. And she finished it. I had never, up to this point, I'd never made a video game. So I've still never completed a video game. So she has completed a video game before I had. I told her what to type in, and then she typed out all the code, and that was it. So if you want to take a look at her code, let's see, exit to Explore, exit, and then if we press escape, so this is all of her sprites, and that is all of her fonts, her letters that she drew. This is the background, and then you can see the map editor that she used. She figured out how to remove to view the full screen, which I couldn't figure out. She figured out how to play your sound effect by pressing the space bar. And then she made this music. She literally spent like 10 minutes making this music, and she just got it. Because I showed her how the keyboard was set up and how each key corresponded to a different note on the keyboard. So she made the music also. Yeah, she picked it all out herself, did the whole thing. And then this is the code. So it uses, very similar, programming constructs that we're using right now. And I actually did want to look at this because I was like, I remember we did this like in a line, and this did work. Okay, so there's no then. So it's if this thing, and there's no then and end, and you could reduce a lot of the extra programming stuff. Awesome. I will let her know that that's what I was thinking. There's all these like kids logo. That was yes, that was it. You know how there's all these teach kids how to code, coding class for kids. How come there's no like VC classes for kids, like venture capital, classes for kids? Get them to invest in stuff, show them how to, get them started with investing really early on. Yeah, there's where she draws the map. Okay, so you were asking Barry Nicky about venture capital or logo? Oh, okay, yeah. I'll show you a shot of logo. I used to do logo also in computer class. I think every student had to do logo in computer class in my school. In one of the grade schools, probably like junior high. So yeah, so this is the map. If she gets to the finish state, then she draws this map. I think it's where is it? Yeah, there it is. There's like the second map, right? So that's when she gets to the finish state, and then when she gets to the regular state, it's it's this otherwise. And then there's the I think this is the gem being placed on the map. Yeah, I don't know why we wrote 21 over there. And then collect gem, and then there's there it is. Speed. The speed goes up each time you collect a gem, and then there's play the sound effect 0 when you collect the gem. So there it is. All right, now if you're on your phone, the letters she draws a lot. She draws a lot better. The issue with the letters was that it was difficult for her to fit the letters that she's used to drawing by using the mouse or the touchpad to draw and then fitting it into this. So it was yeah, there you go. Exactly. That was the difficulty that she was facing. So I was trying to get her to draw it more like the T, where it was like a like pixel based, but it was she's just starting out. So I'll show you that one then. Let's see. Boom. Maybe it's called like dot boom or something. Here we go. So this is unicorns. Dot boom. I'll send that to you. There we go. And then she also has itch.io. Something like this. Maybe there's a 0 over there. Let's see, what was it called? Boom. There we go. And then there's the itch.io link as well. The first one I think plays better on a phone. The second one you can play on a computer, and it also has it has 2 places that you can post it. So that's her game. And then this game she hasn't finished, but soon we'll work on something like that. Maybe she'll port the second game, or the first or the second game, to Scratch, because she seems to like that one. Logo, here it is. Logo. Here we go. Logo interpreter. Okay, so so the logo thing. You'd have to ask her, or I could ask her tomorrow for you. I'm not 100% sure where she came up with the name from. Oh, collect gems. I think it was she had a tagline on the game. Maybe it was on the itch.io one. Now, I'm looking for it. It was like collect gems, go boom, or something like that. I think it was something like that. So this is the logo interpreter. This is what this is dropping rain. This is what he was talking about. Clear screen window. So and down. Right, 25. forward 10, forward 30. Flame Wars over here. Where's the mod button? No, that's the emojis. I guess these are degrees. There we go. And then forward 50. Right. It's not 180. It's going to be like 100. Right, 50. Forward 100. Right, 150. Forward. There we go. Where's like the history? Everything you've done here, history. There we go. Yeah, so the old system was like this. It was kind of like loaded with DOS. And then forward 100. So that's logo right there. And then I think there's like a way to do an example. There's like a circle somewhere. Square length star. Library or procedures. History. Yeah. I don't know how she came up with it, but you know. Circle, circle, dot, dot. That's probably it. The Konami code. Anyway, that's oh, reference. Here we go. This is like an entire language, but it's basically everything to just get this turtle to move. And the turtle moves, and then so arc center to the turtle's heading. Angle and then radius. That's probably it. Angle, radius. So then if this was like 90, $270. There we go. Must have been 360. That's what I wanted. All right. Well, I tried, but you know, I was unsuccessful. And that's it. This is what I was using. If you were still interested in this one, there's that one. All right. Yeah, I know. Now I'm doing this, and you're like, show us the other one. She had an idea. She had an idea for the game from a long time ago. She was 6. She had just turned 6, actually. It took us around 6 months to complete it. Like, basically the entire summer between kindergarten and 1st grade. A lot of that was the typing. It was just a lot of typing, so. Girder size. Local self, a number value. Self.h, self.handed is right here. That's it. Down, 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 low kick. I don't remember which one that was. I thought it was like, where is it? Down, no. Yeah, I don't have access to any emojis, but I think it was like down, down, back, low kick. Or maybe it was forward, down, forward, high punch, low punch. Oh no, there wasn't a low kick and a high. There wasn't low kick and a high kick. There was light, medium, and strong. I think that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. That's it. I don't remember that one. That's super. Yeah. I didn't even get into the babalities or the brutalities or no, that was in 3. The animalities. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Ghosty! Oh, there we go. I could just like duck out of here and be like, Toasty! Alright. Oh yeah, self.handed. That was it. That was where we were at. Okay. Index local self. Yeah, self.handed. Self.handed is equal to 0. If self.handed equals 0. Self.handed, h is going to be over here, and then it's going to pass it over here to h. And you're passing in self comma I. Unless the way that this works is like you're not allowed to pass, you'd have to pass self to it over here. Oh, wait a second. Oh no. Draw function self. Alright, how do functions inside of a list work in Lua? Functions inside list in Lua. Set parameters as you normally do. Okay. Function as a list in Lua self. Self, okay. Self.balance. Okay, so there's the defining the function. Self.balance minus v. Okay, yeah, that seems like it works. And then how do you call this withdraw function? Withdraw 100, right? Yeah. That's it. Deposit v. Let's see. Ah, thanks. Good night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yes, that's what you gotta do. Yeah, I heard it corroded the leads, the contacts. So we used the alcohol, you know, had the alcohol kit to clean it out. It turns out what it actually was there's these little metal fingers on the inside of the thing that grabs the cartridge, like the receiver to the cartridge, and they would get like unspringy over time. So, you know, the fix was to open up the whole system and then just squeeze them back together, and you'd get another couple of years out of just doing that before you had to, you know, take it out. The one that we have downstairs, the Famicom clone, that one is just, you know, they're super pressed together. It's hard to get the cartridge in and out. You can actually pick up the cartridge and then the entire system like comes with it. I don't know if it was working the last time I tried it though. That was the only issue. Deposit. Okay. Count.deposit. Ah, there it is. Function. Count. Deposit self balance. Alright, so then you have to pass in count into it. Balance. Alright, so it looks like it's being used properly. So how does this work then? Girder size function self high. H unless oh, there it is. It could be over there also. Yeah, but it definitely is because it's in girder size. It's saying 425. Okay, and then this is 428. So it's 3 lines above. That's where the error happens to be. 0. Yeah, we just have to pass this in and know whether it's a 0, 1. It would be cool to have to be able to use self, but if I'm not able to, then the 1. I don't know if I have one with the watch batteries. I know like Legend of Zelda was one of them. I guess Mario 3 maybe, because they had save. I don't know if I had Mario 3. You take a look at it. I mean, what could it be made out of? Like a lithium battery? Not a lithium ion battery, but like an actual pure lithium battery? That could be it. Atomic battery? You know, like they use for the Voyager spacecrafts that are like still running. It's like yeah, specifically Zelda. Yeah, I don't think I ever had or owned a Zelda cartridge. The gold cartridge was super rare, I thought, or unless that was the cartridge. Did they come up with a gray cartridge for Zelda? Zelda cartridge. Yeah, there it is. There's a gray one. And then they had gold ones also. Yeah, they use this atomic radioactive battery. It's a heat generator, and like it due to the radioactive decay, it generates heat, and then you have a difference of like there's heat on one side and cold on the other, and then as the heat is going from hot to cold, you'll generate an electric current. And I think that's how these atomic batteries work. You know, in spacecraft, you could make that last the same amount of time, unless you have to play it every so often and it recharges it. I don't know. All right, self.handed 0. Self.fx. So this is the first issue that's happening. Yeah, that looks like it. But this used to work. All right. Try this out. Because, you know, a finished game is better than no game at all. Okay, there we go. Self-handed, self-handed. Okay, and then this one also we need. All right, let's try this out. Okay, so apparently self is not working in here. Is it because we're not passing self into the function at all? Here we go. Attempt to index local self and number of other so that's 428. Okay, so 428, and then we have to 3 down is that self.x. Okay, so apparently the only thing that you can pass in is self or nothing. Because as soon as you try to pass something other than self, it doesn't work. So x. But if you have to do this, what's the point of putting it on, like, inside of this thing? When want to just make this a separate function outside. And that should take care of everything else. Girder size, and then we can remove the self off of here. Yeah, got that there, and then this one over here. And then self.handed is that one we still need, but then we also need to add self.x in there as well. And replace that with self.x, comma, self.handed. There we go. Expected a comma near somewhere. Oh, there it is. That's weird. Oh, wait a second. I think I got it. I think it's like a certain corner or something like that. I think. So I thought it was a certain corner. Some of them I seem to be passing through completely. Like that one I'm getting. That one I'm getting. This one I'm totally... well, no. Alright, got that one. Seemed like it was completely arbitrary as to whether it would pass right through it or actually get it. Strange. It's probably got to be related to the... It's probably going to be related to like the minimum max sizes over here. And possibly the girder size. Or burger size. Burger size. Was there like a Jazzer size thing? Burger size, yeah. Burger workout plan, Jazzer size. That's what I was thinking. All right. Girder size. OSX min. OSX max. And self.y is equal to, is greater than OSX. Self.y is OSY min because you are a girder over here, but the y value has to also be between the min and max. So the y has to be between the min and max, but the x also has to be between the min and max. So do we have to worry about y height? Probably, but we're not calculating. We're only calculating girder size based on the x value. Right? Yeah, girder size. X, H, and I. X minus I times 8. That's a single value, though, also. And it's running through this every single update. Okay, so girder size is x minus. Oh, okay, so it's calculating every single point over here, but it doesn't have to calculate every single point. It only has to calculate the points between the start of the girder and the end of the girder. So we don't need this for loop in here. We just need to know how this girder is built up. So it starts at 1 and then it goes to 16, and then it basically draws it out. And we have to draw it out because we need to draw out each individual sprite a whole bunch of times. But the bottom one doesn't have to draw it a whole bunch of times. It only has to check if it's in between this bounding area, the first part to the last part. So how do we get into that bounding area? Let's see. We're passing in the girder size over here. We're getting in a number. So we could just make this this girder size thing more complicated, but reduce the for loop so you don't have to run through it as many times. Then again, we would probably need to, would we need to do more calculations? No, we still need the girder size. We still need to know what the girder size is based on this. I times 8x plus I times 8. Yeah, I times 8. That way. And then your x is going to be a fixed value, and then your I is going to multiply by 8 because it's 8 pixels wide each single time. Actually, that's another issue. Your x value is not going to change at all. This updates every single time, but the self.x is always going to be a fixed value. So we could probably calculate, no, we have to calculate where the x is, and then figure that out based on where the x is. The other issue is we got to make a trade-off between amount of code and then loops. You know, loops are going to use up CPU power, but we're at 16 CPU. Yeah, our CPU percentage is 16%, but our code length is 2600 out of 8100. So we're probably going to run out of this before any other metric. We're going to run out of this one first. So I'm probably going to leave it like this then, in that case, thinking about it that way. The other issue is, alright, so why does it appear sometimes and disappear some other times? So we fixed the girder size calculation, but now we got to fix the, it just drops through. I have a feeling it's associated with something over here. Something over here is not 100% correct. So this is the 1 upsize x minimum size, 1 upsize x maximum size. So your x value of your bounding area of your min and your max for x. So in this direction, and then the y os min is over here, or no, min is over here and max is over there because we go down the screen this way. So that's that area. So if the girder size of the x is between min and max, we run that through a whole bunch of times. The self.y we run through that a whole bunch of times, but it's the same calculation every single time. Min and max, then change the girder, self.girder. All right, so let's try that. Yeah, we've got a lot more x calculation going on here now too. So. Alright, so we're just passing through right over there. Yeah, passing through. Oh, I see what it is. You're hitting the top part of it, but if you enter after... If you enter any time after that top edge happens, then you don't actually make the hit right there. But if you gotta hit the thing directly on the head. Like right there, it's like on the side. That was on the head. Yep, there you go. Passes right through. Yep. Yeah, there it is. So that's the issue. The issue is the y value. We were paying a lot of attention to the x and making sure that the x was like all, you know, straightened out, but we were forgetting to completely to do anything about the y area. Now, so the y area is self.y, but self.y is, how high is it? 16? Something like that? Undo. Okay. Yeah, it's 16 high. So the self.y is going to have to be y. Why? I think that was like, what was his name? I'm like blanking on this actor's name, and I'm going to tell you about which actor's name I'm blanking on, and you're going to be upset. No, the y is passed down from the father. The x is passed. Well, it can be. Y-axis. Oh, is the y-axis passed down from the mother? I don't know. That's a good question. No, the y-axis would be a person's height, and then that would be passed down from both parents. It'd be somewhere in the middle of both parents. Sean Connery. That was the actor I was thinking of. All right, so there's this movie, Sean Connery, and he's King Arthur. And at one point in the movie, he gets on and he's like, "Why?" I saw it. I don't remember when I saw it, what part of the movie it is. Is the nod at all to Sean Connery? Oh, okay. So the not at all is the Y is the X chromosome. Dropping rain is talking about the Y axis, which height is a complex thing based on both parents. I don't know if they've managed to determine what gene the Y axis is on. I don't know if I don't know if you meant Y axis or Y chromosome. If you meant Y chromosome, then Barry Nicky is correct. If you meant Y axis, then I'm not sure about that one. Sean Connery, hey Trebek. That's what I was thinking also after I thought of Sean Connery. Self.y is greater than OSY min and OSY max. So I need to know whether I have to subtract 16 or add 16 from this. I think I'm always going to subtract. Now, it's got to be between two values. The minimum value has to be probably self.y, and the maximum value has to be plus 16, I think. And the reason I think it's that is because currently it works for the top if it's y-axis, then are they hatched or born? If it's the y-axis, then are they hatched or born? I don't know. (22/7) pi, but the approximation of pi, right? Import math.pi. Yes, there we go. 22/7. It's close. It's very close. It's a pretty good approximation, also. But it only gives you however many digits. I wonder if there's like a long pi or something like that. Pi, All right. So the reason why I think it's this is because it currently works at the top level of the girder, right? But if you enter it anywhere in below that, it doesn't work. So I'm thinking the self.y is okay, but then you have to go below that. Below that, down on the screen is plus 16. So I think it has to be self.y between self.y and self.y plus 16. I think that's what we want. Let's see if I'm correct. I almost had to use pi, speaking of 22/7, because this raindrop is growing. And originally I was using a sprite to look at the raindrop, but I had to change to use a circle draw. And after using the circle draw, we can just keep it expanding and contracting this as much as we want. All right, there it is. Okay. Oh, now it's not working at all. Okay, so then my theory was 100% wrong. Completely broke it. Unless I'm too small? Unless the character is like... Nope. Completely broken. Okay, so just do the opposite of whatever I did and then it'll work, right? Okay, so the self.y was plus 16 is less than OSY max. 8? I don't know. Now I'm just like, throwing pasta at the wall and seeing if it sticks. Okay, that worked. No, doesn't work. Works. Doesn't work. Works. Nope, that one doesn't work. I'm throwing pasta and burgers at the wall, and it, you know. I'm throwing pasta at these burgers. I don't know, it's getting close to 11. It's like past the pasta and burgers time right now. It's getting to the pizza rolls time of the night. Bagel bites. It's got to be something frozen. Hot. I'd also settle for a Hot Pocket. It's got to be something frozen. Okay, got it. That's working. But is it only working because I'm crossing the threshold of... Yeah, it's only that top layer right there. It's getting that top layer, but anywhere underneath this top layer. When life gives you burgers and pasta. Bologna sauce? No, what is it? It's bolognese sauce. Cookies, yeah, that's pretty good. I think cookies could be like a late night baking thing. Maybe I'm just thinking of like frozen microwave frozen fruit foods or frozen foods in the toaster. Just because it's bolognese. Maybe I'm just thinking of frozen foods in the toaster because it's like I'm working on video games and that's what, you know. Okay, so it's hitting on this right here, but anywhere below this line, it doesn't work. Maybe it's minus 16. Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't make any sense. If the OS at y max self.y OSY max is self minus 16 is less than, I don't know. I mean, Bol-Yan Ace? Bol-Agnes. Bol-Agnes. Bolin vase. Bowling with a vase. Minus 16. Could it be minus 16? I think we tried plus 16. No, minus 16 doesn't make any sense. If this works, I'm gonna be upset if this works. Okay, that, oh, okay, I see what's happening. Alright, so that is, there's an invisible barrier above it. So there's like an invisible hitbox above this thing now. That probably is where I want to be. Yeah. Okay, so the hitbox is is 16 off. Okay, so I think then it should be like this then, in that case. So I'm not going to be like as upset, but still. Math, you know? Yeah, isn't it like based off of beef ragu? Like R-A-G-O-U-T or something like that? Ragout. And it's a French dish. Alright, well now this doesn't work at all. Back to this not working at all again. So what's the difference? Plus 16. That's got to be it. From Friends? Is that a Friends quote? Because people were lining up around the corner of the building to like get cookies? Or is this a person you know? What is my favorite brand of cookie? Like, outside of the ones that I make myself? So I make some pretty good cookies. If Phoebe is a real person and not a Friends character, then we should have a cookie bake-off. Or do you mean store-bought brand? Or is this like you know, like Mrs. Fields in like the mall? Yeah, right? Is that what I'm thinking of? I'm gonna need some context around it. All right. So sell the Hydrox Oreo. Isn't Hydrox just one cookie? Like it's just like Oreos, and then that's it. But you don't get like double stuffed Hydrox. You just get, you know, Hydrox. That's it. That's first of all. Second of all, Hydrox, I mean, kind of sounds like a cleaning product. Is that it? I mean, it looks better. Yeah. See, that's still not happening. That seems to be working when I hit it from the bottom, when I run into it. Ah, well there you go. That explains it. Yeah, and then isn't Oreo sold in the South as well? Okay, so the other thing that I'm thinking is it's not on the first part of the girder. It only starts after you get past the first little section of it. Yeah, after you get to the first section of the girder, that's when it starts. That's when the hitbox starts. But it does work. It does exactly the thing that we want it to do, right over here. I think, yeah. Well, yeah. The only reason that one didn't work was because we weren't like enough in. So this is like 8 pixels in. That you gotta be. Okay. So, so the girder size of OS X, Min, and Max. One of these has to add 16. No, not 16. 8 pixels to it. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, that is a pretty unpopular opinion. I don't know. Pepperidge Farm. You get into the high class of cookies right there. I don't know which. I'm not sure. I mean, anytime I'd see a Pepperidge Farm, I'll be like, "Wow, it's a Pepperidge Farm cookie." It's also a lot of cookie. You're getting like you're kind of almost getting two cookies in one. For a lot of those Pepperidge Farm cookies, because you had a whole bunch of different cookies. You had like the wafer based cookies with like the filling. Then you had like the large chocolate chip cookies, but it wasn't just chocolate chips. It was like walnuts and other stuff inside of the you know chocolate chip cookie, and it was like big, and it was like kind of like a meal, in a cookie. You're like, I don't have any power bars. It's had to skip lunch, Pepperidge Farm cookie. Or maybe not a complete meal, but it's part of a complete meal. Like, part of a complete breakfast. I don't know, more cookie. I mean, it's also dependent on double stuff. I guess that's a size thing as well. I mean, what are we going to talk about? Like taste? Like Oreo versus Hydrox? I don't know. It was so long ago, and they kind of tasted the same. Probably have to go with Oreo. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely the chocolate filling Keebler Elf sandwich cookies. You ever had those? That chocolate filling was amazing. Yeah. I mean, Keebler wasn't on the table before, Barry Nicky mentioned it. Get it on the table because, like, a cookie is on the table. All right. Sorry about that one. So this one's going to be... That's pretty good. Have you ever had these Oreo bites? It's kind of like cheesecake, except in a little bite. There we go. Yeah, it's basically like, I mean, you got the cream cheese in there and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a cheesecake type thing. Oh, like Oreos don't register as cookies. It registers as like um, an ingredient in another food. Like they make them just to be ingredients, just to be like crushed up and made into ingredients. Oh yeah, they do have them in ice cream. And in ice cream, some of the ice creams you get and they have Oreos in them. You get like a half of an Oreo cookie, and that's part of it. But I guess you don't get it in an entire scoop because it's frozen and embedded in ice cream, so you kind of get it as part of the scoop. So I can see that. I heard it was hard for things to be vegan. Like, is sugar vegan? I don't know. It's a good question. Is There we go. Well, in the U.S. and like technically, yes, sugar technically should be considered vegan. but maybe. Oh, I guess there's your answer right there. From PETA. Yeah, we're gonna start a vegan flame war over here. I'm trying not to. Alright, so the problem with the minus and plus for this thing is that we have handedness over here. More part of them. Yeah, it is. It is. It is a ton of work. I mean, it was work to be vegetarian. So milk as yeah, I could see that. On the one hand, on the other hand, I could see, you know, the point. What if that particular cookie that you're eating did not come in contact with into milk? Who knows? Isn't Oreo cookies milk's best friend though? I mean, they'd have to like distance themselves and not get to see their best friends. I mean, it would kind of be like how we're doing it right now, but you know, except for cookies. All right, so girder size. So that X-handed. Okay, yeah. So the problem over here was that we were going with negative 16. Oh no, we need a +8 and a -8 over here. I'm not sure exactly where to put this because if it's right-handed, you know, then we're going to want to, you know, add 8, and if it's left-handed, we're going to want to subtract 8, or maybe it's always going to be 8. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're LOLing at the cookie's best friend. Maybe we're dealing with some kind of time delay or something. But yes. I could see a total webcomic of like, you know, like one of those animation, those like Flash type animation comics where like Oreo can't see their best friend. They're on like the other side of the glass, you know. It's like raining outside, the milk's getting rained on, or the cookies getting rained on and melting, one or the other. Sad music is playing. Let's see. Alright, why don't we try like... Alright, so that one worked for +16. Why don't we try -8 for this one? And see how that works. Okay, so that one works for this side. Even that side, that works. And does not work for the other side. Yeah, that hitbox is tight. This one is not. At all. That one's gonna work. This one almost seems like there is no change. Oh no, there it is. Alright, so the problem is we just subtracted 8 from the correct side. Started Flame War last week. What was I trying to start a Flame War about last week? No, like I'm interested. I'm not. Let's see. All right, great. Now I'm gonna try to start a flame war like right now. I'm not trying to start a flame war. And if I was trying to start a flame war, well, I guess you'd have to bring it up, and then we'd like reignite the flame war. Hitbox. Yeah, the hitbox. That's what I was talking about. Because it's like, look at that. You know, you don't even have 1 pixel of distance. So this is like kind of like a classical like Gradius style, like no, well, not Gradius, not the newer Gradiuses, but like this is like a Gradius 1 or Gradius like 3 hitbox, or even an R-type where you're right up, you know, like you're right on there, and then it's like as soon as you hit that, that's it. You're done. You're finished. Like even if you clipped like the side of it, it's like a tiny little like, not that one, but like something on this side. There you go. There it is. You're like barely touching the thing on the side, and then that's it. You get hit. Even if you like, yeah, exactly. The hitbox. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the hitbox. That's where you hit. That's where the hitbox. That's what it's called. The box where like the hits happen. That's what I was trying to say. All right, so now that doubled the distance. So this one is going to be, it's going to be like you either have to subtract 8 or add 8 depending on what the handedness is. So we'll have to do something like hand. What is this? This is going to be the girder edge, yeah. I don't know. That's a good question. Well, it depends on like what we're targeting. Whether we're targeting like something like a Gradius 5, you know, one of the newer shmups, the bullet hell games, the Tohu games, where you have a tiny hitbox where it's basically 1 pixel and that's the hitbox, or whether you're going for like the NES style games where, you know, if you're touching it, you know, by that hair, that's it. It's, you know, it's very, you know, game over. Have you seen this one? I think Dropping Rain has seen this one. Yes, it looks like it is going to land on the box. Search toe. Yeah, this one right here. Alright, so if you see that right there, I can be basically hitting those things, but as long as that green dot in the center of my character doesn't get hit, I'm not getting hit. I just got hit right there. And that's what I mean by hitbox. I think this one's a little easier because you get a little more travel. Your speed doesn't slow down as much when you're, or this character, speed doesn't slow down as much when the, while you're firing. So you get a little bit more dodging ability over here. I'm still waiting for like the comments of like, what am I watching, you know? I'm doing research. I'm like, you know, this is very valid research right now at the right time. I think that's like the bomb that clears the screen. That's what I'm pressing right now. Alright, well, that was it. Okay. Oh, no, wait. There we go. Okay. Edge. That's what I was going to call this. Clear edge equals if self dot handed equals 0, girder edge equals -8. Wait, so 0 is left-handed, so I want 1 to be -8. I still think I saved more. Do I save more with the other one or with the first way or the second way? Because now I have a -8 and a +8. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I definitely save more with the if then else thing. Girder edge equals -8 else edge equals 8. And then if I just add girder edge over here, there we go. Oh wait, there's probably a curly brace when I didn't mean to. Oh, there it is. I always get confused on these curly braces and not curly braces. You know what I mean? Alright, let's see. Move. There we go. Okay. Nope. That works. Got completely broken on this side also. Oh wait, nope, got it. Got over there. Where is this other one going? So that one. Okay, that one's fine. Or not hitting. So not fine. It's probably because this condition is never being hit. That's why. So when the handed is 1, which is the right-handed one, -8 is fine, because you're adding the girder edge to it. But when it's +8, that's never getting hit. Or all of these conditions are never true at the same time. So, it's one that's -8. Oh, but maybe you have to do over this one, OSX min. G equals 0 for that one, and then this is 0, and then G equals 8. So you have to add over there. That's a terribly named variable. If I go to read that later, I'm gonna have no idea of what that means. And what I mean is the difference between girder edge, which makes sense, and then GE, which is like the opposite of girder edge. It should be like girder edge for the left-hand side of things. Okay, so that one makes sense. Yep, that one works, that one works. Okay. Almost got it. Maybe it's 16 or something. Okay, so that side is fine. I don't have to worry about this one. And I just need this side. Okay, almost. Okay, we're getting close. Yeah, it's probably 16. For some unknown reason. I just want to like see about the bottom, if the bottom part of it works correctly. Yeah, that seems like it works. And what about that like kind of really slight edge over there at the bottom? I don't think I'm gonna get to it. Yeah, there. Maybe. Yeah. Okay, so we'll try 16 instead of 8 and see how that works. I have a feeling that's going to be it. Yep, that's it. Got it. Is that... Oh, no. Looks like it's a little bit more. Is it not 16 or 8 or a multiple of that? Oh, man. This is going to be really difficult to figure out. Okay, so that one works. It's never going to be able to... Same thing again. Seems like it's within 1 pixel. Can't tell. Well, it's less than 2 pixels is fine. As you can see right there. 1 pixel is fine on that side, which we just saw. Gotta skim the edge right over here. Taking it back to milk, skim the edge. Get it? It's like a callback, right? Is that what it's called? I don't know, I'm not familiar with my comedian terms. Never took comedian class. Okay, I think this is it. This is just really difficult to find. Okay, let's see. Looking at it, I'm looking at it. See, I'm like approaching the camera a lot closer because I have to approach the screen a lot closer. Let's see this. Okay, 2 pixels is okay. 1 pixel was okay on this side. Just looking. I can't tell. Can anybody else see this? Good. Almost. Nope. Got it. Okay. I don't know about this one. How am I able to get the right? Okay, wait a second. I think I figured out how to do this. Okay, that was directly on top of it by 1 pixel. No. Almost. I know, this is like so riveting, right? Trying to calculate this 1 pixel with hitbox, whether I am a pixel off or not. On the one hand, I'm like, well, I'm close enough, but on the other hand, it's going to be annoying if it's like, if you're not directly on it, if you're missing it by a pixel. It's just, you know, you're going to be frustrating while you're playing the game, during gameplay. And then you're like, hey, well, I missed it by a pixel. Then again, you're not even able to see the pixels on like the phone. That was the other thing. If somebody plays this on a phone, you're gonna be able to see 1 pixel. And the other problem is we start out at 1 pixel from the beginning. So like, what do we do? You know? I think that was... Yeah, I have a feeling that it's closer, it's 1 pixel outside of the range. The hitbox is... Yeah, it's going to be just as annoying to test this after I change it to 15 then. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, yeah, so it's always going to be 16 on that side. This is the issue. Whether it's G... Okay, I gotta rename this Girder's Edge. So... Girder's Edge is only takes into account whether it's right-handed or left-handed. So I have to call this right edge and like left edge. Right edge and left edge. Okay, so then this one changes to left edge And this one changes to right edge. And I think it's 15. It's going to be 15. I don't know why it's off by 1. But we'll just have to, you know, deal with that. Yep, there it is. There it is again. There it is. So that was it. Yeah, see that? We're skimming the side, but as soon as we touch, it disappears. I think we got it. I just want one more on the side to verify. Yeah, one more in like that side corner to like swipe it as we're swiping this. Yeah, there it is. Yep. All right, I think that's it. So now the next step is, okay, fix collision animation with girders, done. Then the next is make drones hits count and make girders hits count. And then hit splash particle animation. I think these are the next things on our to-do list. Alright, let's just take a look at see how difficult that is going to be to do before we finish for the night. So we have this one, which is one up hit right over here. So I think it's going to be as simple as if drone in this add new drone thing. Yeah, one up hit is 1. So if we just print one up hit. Yep, oh, there it is, one up hit. We're already printing it on the screen. So instead of erasing the drone, or instead of erasing the girder in the girder function, we just change that to one up hit. And get rid of this part, and then that should change. Yep, there it is. Alright, and then I'm pretty sure I tested this last time with running into a drone, but we'll try it again. Yep, there it is. Drone hit. Cool. All right. So the next step, make the hits count. So what I'd like to do is make drones and girders count. What I'd like to do is lose half size. So under both of these, I guess, lose half size. You know, up till some limit. And then, after losing half the size, restart higher up. Automatically higher up. Higher up. because what I was saying last time was, we're going to restart automatically higher up, right? So you're gonna, get hit. Things gonna like explode. You're gonna lose half of your. Oh yeah, that's right. Hit and then camera shake. You're gonna get hit. It's gonna be difficult, and then you're gonna restart higher up. After you restart higher up, you'll keep falling, but you'll like restart from a position that's somewhere up above. And I feel like that's going to be easier because we could just subtract a value than making save points, having saves, game over screen. And then if you got to think about it, like, all right, so like there's a whole bunch of like, do you want to restart or continue? And then there's a lot of UI that goes into that. So first of all, it's more annoying to have to click a button every single time. Yes, I want to continue. Yes, I want to continue. Or, make a decision and all of that stuff. So you're gonna go with it. We're gonna start with the default, which is you crash into something, you start up over again. So that's it. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be it. You're gonna start up above. Right, different types of UI and everything. What do you think? Good? I think that's it for me. Night, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, probably should save this before I go. There it is. Cool. All right, night.